Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. GALLETTO ROSSONERO here with you. The day after Roma Milan, so much controversy. Maresca officiating scandalous yesterday. So many errors. Mourinho irate, on fire in the post-game interview. Guys, we'll take a look at all the episodes. We'll try and discuss with a clear head what was given, what wasn't given, what's the penalty, wasn't it not a penalty. Anyways, before we start, like and subscribe. As usual, we want and need your support. So, the first episode, the Milan penalty, honestly, to me, full speed, it looked like a penalty shot. But then, reviewing the, when you look at the replay, there's three different views, okay? So, there's the back view and the side view, which are shown to the ref at the VAR, that are not very conclusive. Right, so because it's from the back, you don't really see if Ibra touches the ball first, if Ibanez touches the ball first. It's very close. So, and even from the side view, like it's not, there's not this clear cut, I don't know what. So obviously the ref, not having the right view, decides to stick with his decision based on what he saw on the field. Okay, fine. But there is a front view, and the front view is very clear. Ibra touches the ball first, and that's what's important in this case, because Ibanez then goes through Ibra, because this challenge, right, the way that the challenge goes, he goes through Ibra after he touches Ibra, but Ibra touches the ball first. Why wasn't this view shown to the ref at the VAR is a mystery to me. In today's day and age, with all the cameras and all the reviews and everything, this should not even have been a question. Like, you should have seen the play from the front. You see Ibra touch the ball first. The views from the back and the side are inconclusive to me. And so to me, all in all, it was a penalty shot. I know what you're going to say, Rock, you're a Milan fan for sure. That's what, no. I think to me, that was a penalty shot. And I think there was a penalty even for Rome that wasn't given at the end, and we'll talk about it later. I'll be honest, I think to me, that was a penalty shot as well. The second episode, the Krunic and THEO episode. So THEO gets a second yellow card. Absolutely, the foul that THEO does is a yellow card foul. For sure, it was the second one. He gets expelled, no doubt about it. However, a few seconds before, and this is what, there's a foul that's not called on Krunic. And this is what leads THEO doing a second foul. And the foul on Krunic is absolutely there. And why he didn't call it, especially the way after he reffed the entire game, where every little touch was called. There was, I think, 7 or 8 yellow cards. That there was no flow in the game because of the way he reffed. So that, to me, should have been a penalty call as well. So there should have been a call on Krunic. Because there is a no call on Krunic, THEO gets his second yellow card. He didn't do a smart foul. It was a stupid foul. But he had no choice at this point. He wanted to prevent Rome from having a chance to scoring. And so, second yellow card, he misses the game against Inter. Guys, this is where the Milan fans are angry, and this is why Roma fans are angry as well, because it was very inconsistent, a lot of 50-50s, and when there's a lot of 50-50s and a lot of inconsistency, people are not happy on both sides. So, obviously, the penalty shot, 50-50, but if you see it from the right view, it looks like Ibra touches the ball first. Krunic not being a call, then THEO gets expelled. The Milan fans are irate, Pioli not happy. And then there's the episode at the 94th minute. So there is a contact between, I think, Kier and Pellegrini. It doesn't get called by the ref. It doesn't even get reviewed, I believe. And at this point, there is a still shot, a replay from the TV, where you see Kier clearly touching Pellegrini's leg. And to me, that should have been a penalty. Especially that the same penalty was given against Inter a week before against Juve, a couple of weeks ago against Juve at the 94th minute, where Dybala scored. Same thing. Dumfries hits the player. Same type of play. So if you call it one day, one way, it should always be called the same way if it's the right call. And this, to me, shows the inconsistency in the reffing in the Serie A. But in a day and age where there's replays, there's VAR, this should never happen. To me, that was a penalty shot for Roma. I'll be honest. We got lucky on that one, but it was a penalty shot. But then there's the post-game, where Mourinho completely, first he doesn't want to say much, just says that Milan played well, blah, blah, blah. And then he kind of sort of loses it by saying that there's no respect for Rome, that the ref was horrible, that he clearly ha indirizzata la partita, right? These episodes, they conditioned the game, and that blah, 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 blah. And Mancini sort of said the same thing. But can somebody remind Mourinho that if the foul of Krunic would have been called and Theo wouldn't have been expelled, the game would have been still going on 11 on 11. And at that point, Roma wasn't doing nothing. They weren't even touching the ball. Milan was dominating that game until the THEO expulsion. So, and you also need to remind Mourinho that this year he met Milan, Napoli, Juve, Lazio, and didn't beat any of them. So there is a big gap between Roma and the bigger teams in the championship. So for him, obviously, he's deflecting the fact that Milan had a bit of a help from the refs, at least at his eyes, and this is why Roma lost. No, Roma lost because the entire game, until Theo got expelled, didn't create nothing. Didn't have any chances, and they were lucky because the 2 goals that were disallowed to Milan were disallowed effectively, properly. There was offsides, but by a hair. Like they could have been 4-0 down, but they weren't. So very lucky on that side, guys. 2 goals were disallowed. They were offside, no doubt about it. Ibra on the Ibra, the penalty. I think it was a penalty. To me, at least, it was a penalty. The Pellegrini at the 94th minute. To me, that was also a penalty. It wasn't given for Rome, but there was also a foul on Krunic, which led to the expulsion of Theo. So, guys, a lot of negativity today. A lot of people are angry on both sides. So let me know what you think. Write in the comments. That Milan deserved to win. That Roma deserved to win. What did you think of the reffing, Maresca? Honestly, Milan played better for 65 minutes until the Theo got expelled. So let me know what you think. Write in the comments. Is Mourinho right? There's no respect for Rome? Guys, like and subscribe.